Eternity Renee. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing another episode of the Bookish Stay-at-Home Mom Diaries. It's one of my favorite weekly vlogs to film, so this is episode 2 and I hope you guys enjoy. Mwah. So guys, today we're going to be doing a whole bunch of dilly-dallying bookish things. I do want to go to some free little libraries near me, so I have a couple different books that I want to donate. So we're going to sit down and talk about those and chit chat real quick for a little bit before I actually head out to leave. On this purple bag that I have for my boyfriend's job, I love a tote bag, I love a reusable bag, but these are books that I'm going to donate to the free little libraries. So we have a couple of kids books because most of the free little libraries in my area and a lot of areas have children's books. So I have kids, I interchange some of his. So first we have this Paw Patrol City Adventure City book. We have a Daniel Tiger Goes to School. We have read this so many times and I'm over it. This one is Moo Moo Ba Ba La La. I just feel like my 3-year-old is about to start school, so we need to get some more challenging books. And then last but not least, we have a Look and Find Paw Patrol book. This is probably for the ages of like 5 to 7, I would say. So yeah, now for the middle grade adult novels and everything else, I do have 4 different books that I want to give. Is Pro Granny. This is by Kia Moss Dime. I gave this book 3 stars. This is an extreme horror, so I feel like some adult would love to pick this up. It's also indie author, so it's getting an indie author's name out there in the community as well. Then we have Karma. This is by Monique Jewel Anderson. I ended up getting like 50 pages in and I just was not interested. This is also indie author, and this is a mystery thriller but it has romance in it too. Then we have Brianna's Cole Behind Her Lies. I forgot why I did not enjoy this, but most of Brianna's Cole's books that I've read like 3 or 4. They all have been 3 stars, so I feel like she's an author that I could probably get from the library or on Libby, but I also want other people to experience a Black author. So this is a mystery thriller by her. This is Behind Her Lies. And then I actually bought this from Ollie's because it was on sale for $1, even though the price was $2.99. And this is 12th Night, and it's just actually the sprayed edge copy. And the art and the inside is so cute. This is what the front cover looks like. I have a copy for myself that I kept up on my shelf, so I ended up buying 2. So I want to give this away. This is a young adult fantasy, so I feel like people in their younger 20s who can't buy books because books are really expensive, child. Yeah, this is just a YA romantic comedy with a little bit of fantasy in it, and I feel like this would be geared towards younger people. This is also a Reese Book Club pick, so this will also be going. We have some manga. I have Spy Family volumes 1 and 2. I know someone is going to come across and be like, yo, we got a good steal. I did purchase these back in like 2023 or 2022 from Half Price Books, but I feel like I have not picked them up, so we're gonna let that be what it be, and I'm gonna donate them, and if I ever want to read them I can pick them up from my library. I'm about to head out to go donate these, so let's ride, Made it to my first little free library right outside somebody's house. I'd be a little nervous pulling up on them like I'm pulling up at your shit. Yo, we got so much. We got 2 Burgess Blackman, am I even recording that? Got some kids books down here. Long Live Evil. bookmarks. What are these? These like stickers. Oh, they're bookmarks. They're so cute. Definitely want one of those. Y'all, I know I am going to get Long Live Evil, so. Paralyzed and, you know, to spice up their stuff. And I think that should be good to go. So, this is the book we're leaving, and I already showed y'all the book that we're taking. I get a thrill, babes. I get a thrill. Y'all, as I was leaving that free little library, the man came out and went to his car like he getting ready to go to work. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God. I'm outside your residence. Many hours later, me and my little buddy right here are about to show y'all all the books that I got from the free little libraries. And let's just say I left home with a bag full of books, came home with a bag full of books for free. This is Cameron Battle and the Escape Trials. I've never heard of this series before, but it's like a black boy on the cover, so I want to read it and then save it for my sons when they get older. It's a nice chapter book. And look at this cover. This cover is so cute. This is probably middle grade fantasy or young adult, not really sure. And then I seen this as well. This is Girls That Invest, Your Financial Independence Through Shares and Stocks, and this looks really interesting. The cover is also really cute. I want to read 12 nonfiction books this year, so I think this is gonna be great. I kind of just want to go into this blind. It says take control of your future and get financially free, and I love her little picture at the bottom. She's a TED Talk speaker, stocks market founder of the #1 stock market podcast for women, Girls That Invest, with over 1 million downloads around the world. She is passionate about educating and uplifting women so they can grow their hard-earned money and earn financial security. I think this is going to be a good read. Then we got My Lovely Wife. This is like a OG book talk book. So when I seen it, I said I'm going to get it, because if you were on Book Talk in 2021 and 2022, you know this book was recommended so many times. Then I seen this library book, but it's like one of the ones that somebody bought. It says The List. This follows a married couple, and it says one is a female journalist in the world is suspended with her fiance names turned up in a viral social media post. This is a darling, timely, explosive, and real-world impact of online life from award-winning journalist and international bestseller. I cannot pronounce the author's name. I ain't even gonna be funny and butcher her stuff like that. But I know her husband's name is on the list, so you don't know what the list conserves of. So I'm gonna get into this, and I think this might be like fiction or contemporary fiction. So yes, I got this. They had 2 books that's like really out of our comfort zone. I've never read a male-on-male romance. I know. Don't slander me in the comments. Anyways, this is The Engagement of Rival Wizards. This is so cute. And like, this book is in pristine condition except for 2 little scrapes at the bottom. So yes. I love the cover. Like, it's giving me a bad boy, nerdy guy. I don't know. I might have to see what it's about. I'm going to go into these blind. And this one is a Christmas one. It's A Nightmare Before Christmas. And I seen this in the stores plenty of times. And they're by the same author. It says, get ready for the sexy, quirky rom-com where the golden-hearted prince of Christmas falls for the totally off-limits prince of Halloween. That might be really cute, y'all. So, and then last but not least, I got Long Live Evil. I seen this book at Barnes & Noble's when they had it for their $5 book, and I ended up not getting it. But it says a tale for anyone who's ever fallen for the villain as her whole life collapsed where he still has books. It says, dying, she seizes a second chance at living, a magical bargain that lets her into the world of forever fantasies. Ooh, so she's gonna jump in between fantasies, and that's all I need to know. It says, a time to assemble rogue gallery of villains that hatch an evil plot. So am I gonna be rooting for the villain, or I'm gonna hate her? I don't know. So yeah, that's what I picked up from my free little library stuff. And I'm about to organize my books, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow or later. I don't know. Okay. Good morning, vlog. I want to come on here with some little bookish updates. So we're about to sit down and chit chat about what I've been reading and what I got going on today. I don't know why y'all are crooked. Okay. So I am 75% into Immortal Dark. I am on chapter 58. And y'all, can I say I'm obsessed? Now, it is not a 5-star. I'm feeling more of a 4-star. And that's just because I feel like the first 50% was so much world building that I got bored. Like, I'm like, where's the action? Where's the fantasy? Where's the things that I'm yearning for? I love this enemies to lovers between Kidan and how do you say his name? Senio Siged. I love their enemies to lovers trope and connection. I love the lore of the houses and the school and Passenger Nocti, but I felt like it was so much info dumping at time that I was like, listen, Miss Tigist or Tigist, slow down. Now, I'm not a dark academia, fantasy academia person. I think I'm saying that wrong, but yeah, 4 stars, 4 stars. The scene where she climbs on the desk. I never thought spicy scenes with blood play and all that would be for me, but I was like giggling washing the dishes. I'm giggling, honey. But yeah, I'm 75% in. I think I have 4 hours left on the audiobook, and then about 200. About 200-ish pages left, or about 130 pages left. So yes, I'm excited. I need to figure out where's June. Boo boo. We 75% in, and we have not got a hint. Slither, like, it's just kind of like assumptions on who could have took her, but there's like no clear evidence. So it's driving me bonkers. But other than that, I'm enjoying it. I haven't turned on Ruin in hardback, so I might pick that up next, but I don't know. I'm feeling more romancy. I don't know if that's because of the weather. Even though today, the high is like 59. So, whatever. But I'm hoping to get this finished by today or tomorrow before this vlog ends, because I've been editing the footage from when I went book shopping with the Free Little Libraries. And honey, that's like 15 minutes already. So I kind of want to keep my vlogs under 25 minutes. So I'm trying to devour this last little slither of Immortal Dark so I can give y'all a full. Now 75% through. This is a 4-star. Yeah, and I think that's just how I'm feeling. I think the only reason I'm not giving it 5 is because I put this book down at 45% like 2 or 3 different times. So I think between 35 to maybe 60% I was over it. Like, I was like, girl, we not getting nowhere. You just info dumping, and it's hard for me to follow along. It's so many characters, so many houses, so many vampires, so many drainades. Girl, it was just too much. But I can say that scene on the day where only vampires are on campus, Y'all had me hooked. Vampires fighting, they in the back room. It's a lot going on. I do recommend, but yeah, that's kind of my reading updates. Right now, I'm about to film a little snippet for my spring romance reading vlog. Other than that, girl, I'm in the house. It's cold. I'm not fooling with the weather right now, so I'm gonna chill indoors today. I got my heat on, and I'm just gonna devour the last 4 hours that I have left of Immortal Dark. So yeah, let's get into it.
More than a phrase. The papers pinched in his grip.
Hello people, hi. It is Thursday. I'm coming on here with an update with Immortal Dark. I recently just finished. I finished this last night and I needed to sit on my thoughts. P.S. My baby is right here. So sorry. Anyways, I finished this last night around 9:30 and I was sitting there just staring off into space, telling my man, like, it's no way that just ended the way it ended. And I have Eternal Ruin, and I'm fighting the urge to pick it up. I want to wait until, like, August to pick up Eternal Ruin because I know, I think it's Eternal Vow is the 3rd book. It comes out in November. So I'm trying to give myself a little bit of time, but I really enjoyed this, y'all. This was really, really good. I'm only giving it 4 stars because it did take me putting it down 2 or 3 different times to want to pick it back up this time. So I think that's the only reason. But the ending was so good. Like, from 82% to 100, I was locked in. Like, I was locked in. And let's just say I fell in love with Kidan within the last 2 chapters. At first, I was like, she's low-key just a little bit annoying. Because sometimes I think she'd be overthinking. But the last chapter, when she finally got some balls and said no, that's when I knew we would be like this. I don't know. I'm more of a how do you say his name? Yeah, my camera died when I was in the middle of talking about Immortal Dark. But like I said, Sinyos, I don't really know how to say his name, but he is my favorite character throughout the whole book, through and through. Like, there was no love-hate with me. It was instantly straight love. From the moment he called her little bird, he had me like that. We was locked in. I was rooting for him. But yeah, I ended up just giving it 4 stars. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like for this to be my first dark academia, like, school setting fantasy book, I think I really did enjoy this. I enjoyed the writing style. I also really liked the audiobook. The audiobook was really, really nice. So I do recommend getting the audiobook and trying it. I did get it from Libby. So check out your local library for this. But y'all, I see the hype. I see the hype. Like, I'm like, Tegas, you really did that. You really did that. But yeah, I went ahead and gave this 4 stars. I wrapped it up last night. Now I'm kind of just trying to figure out what I'm in the mood for. What am I going to read? Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 of Bookish Mama Diaries. And if you did, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week. Peace. Behind the scenes.